Hello, ladies and gentlemen, gooses and ganders, and now it's time to have a gander as Mr. Stephen has a dabble. Yes, it's Dabble time again, and that means that we are back in Minecraft land. I mean, I've been putting outros on my video for some time now, which actually says, oh, we're doing this on Monday and this on Thursday, but it's not anymore. This has just turned into a Minecraft channel. So I'm going to be redoing my intro and outro at some point to have some fun. Now, Hidden Mask sent me an introduction the other day, and it was brilliant. It was really good. It's on, I think, the video that we put out on Saturday, which was really cool. But I want something a bit Minecrafty that's got my Minecraft character in and all that stuff. So it's just me being contrary. So anyway, let's switch over to the game. Here we are in the game. I'm just going to have a little drink, because otherwise this is going to get cold. Because we are building today. And you can see it's nighttime out there, but I'm not going anywhere near out there just yet. Let's go down here into the safe bit. We're going to be doing some laying of tracks now. The reason that we're going to be doing that, and the reason that I didn't want to do all of this here, is because we're going to be putting a lot of this down, and I don't really know how we're going to power it all. That's an issue, because I want to use mostly booster tracks when we're going up and down here. And we will at some point, of course. Now, the good thing about this is that when we get up here, that means we won't need any booster track when we get up here, because we'll have been boosted as much as we can. But it also means that we need to power this somehow. Now, I've been a little bit clever, only a little bit, in making a lot of levers that we've got here. And I'll put the chicken away and use the lever instead, which I can turn on, and that's going to turn on some of these, but it's not going to turn on all of them, because you have diminishing returns when you get to do this. So we're going to need to take out that as well, and we're going to need to put another one in there, and that's going to be fine until we get to the point at which they're turned off again, which means we'll need another one in here, which is why going up and down, there we go, and that's enough. So what we can work back from now, and we know because we've been doing it before, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before we need another booster track. Booster track, of course, we're just going to turn on like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another booster track, which we're just going to turn on like that. And one of the great things about this is that because we're in our own little environment, we don't need anything more than a lever sat there. You know, if somebody turns that lever off because they're being an idiot, then that's their own fault. You know, they should know these things have been put there for their own sake and not for the sake of anybody else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And essentially, all of this video is going to be me putting this track down, because that's the way that it works. We're coming to a bend now. And actually, luckily, that's not going to cause us any problems, because you see we've got plenty of play in all of this. There you go, all done, and we've got this lovely boosted track that seems to be working really, really well. So the 8th one of these is always boosted. And you notice, when we were doing the track outside the other day, you'll notice how much more complicated it was to just set that bit of track up. really, because, you know, we had to do a bit of digging and we had to put a redstone torch down. We had to make sure the redstone torch wouldn't disintegrate or whatever it does, you know. That meant it couldn't be in water or anything like that. We don't have that problem here because we've made the environment that the track is going to be in. Now, I can see quite quickly now that this track is going to run out very, you know, far too soon. And that means we're going to have to make more track, which is going to be a problem because we need more iron. This was always going to be the issue, though. We always need more iron. We always needing more track in particular, because track is the lifeblood of any railway. It's the thing that we need to use the most, and actually, it's far too expensive. I think in this particular mod pack because of just the way you make it. The creosote that we made in yesterday's video, that's just a part of making a railway. You know, you need to make all of that thing that I did with the buckets yesterday. You need to do that before you can even consider getting the iron together and rolling all of that together. The fact that I've got a windmill at the back, not a windmill, a water wheel at the back of my house, it's all because I needed power and energy to make a rolling machine, which would roll the track to allow me to do this in the first place. It's kind of a little bit crazy. But still, that is the way it works. Or doesn't work. I mean, that might depend on what you think. Now, we are very close to running out of track. I'm just going to... We have got 7 lots of track left, which means we can do one more of those, a final booster, and that's it. That's all we can do. So what we want to do is get some idea of where we are on the map, and look at how far we've come with just those 2 blocks of stuff. That's not bad at all. And now our station's down here, so we're over halfway. Which is a good sign. So let's do some running. Let's get to the end. And the other thing that we're going to do, that we can do, is actually link this back up to the track that we've got upstairs. You see, it's all very clever. It's all very smart. I say it's very clever and very smart. I don't necessarily think that it is, but you know. Okay, so here's our track back up here, and now we need to use booster to make sure that we have got and a problem. We have a problem. The track needs to turn, which I've completely forgot about, and that means that we need to use track, normal track in here, because booster track won't turn. So we've got a bit of a problem there, but we will have to sort that out later. Right, so there's that. Again, we want to go back up to the top, and we want to power this as much as we can. So we're going to take our pickaxe. That's the wrong thing I wanted. I didn't want to do that. We're going to put in our thing there. We'll switch that. We'll do that. We'll put our booster track down there, and you see that the booster track is nice and lit up. And actually, it is for most of the journey down. So that's great. And actually, I'm going to take out another one here. Not up here because I think it's a little bit too visible. But we can put our lever in there, and that will light up both ways. And actually, that's done a rather fine job of lighting the whole thing up. So that's brilliant. And there we're going to have to leave the railway portion of this video. Now we're halfway through, so that's not always a good thing. But it does mean that, you know, we're doing stuff. This is all good. In the long run, this is going to be great. It's night time, so I'm going to have a little bit of a rest. I can only sleep at night, apparently. It's not quite night time. Okay. This happens all the time. When I don't know what the time is. I can only sleep at night. I think if it knew me better, it would realise that I could sleep during the day as well. But oh, maybe it is daytime. Maybe it's early morning. Maybe that's the issue that I'm fighting against. Because yeah, the sun's coming up from over there, so it's early morning. Okay, that means then we need more track, and the things that we need in order to get more track are going to be, some of which, of course, are going to be found in these boxes. Because we will need to be doing some more smelting, finding some more iron. See, we've got plenty of iron ore here. That's all the stuff that we're going to be taking with us. We'll grab a cart. And we'll head back up to the laboratory that is my home. The Minecraft laboratory, that is, not any other sort of laboratory. And you'll notice, because we're using so little in the way of boosted track, you know, once every 8 blocks it's a boosted block. We've actually got quite a lot of the boosted track that we've made left. You know, we don't have a problem with that. We've still got a fair amount there. We will need some more of that, actually, won't we? And we'll need all of this stuff, obviously. But we also want to go downstairs and have a check on how this is doing, because we want as much of this stuff as we can find. This is why I said that the real power in Feed the Beast so far for me has been from this stuff. Has been from, yeah, it's been a bit of a pain, really, but it's worth it in the end, you know. Now, let's just check in all of these places, because I've got a bit of iron there, and I've got a lot of iron that needs to be there, so we can get a good stack of iron out of these things, which is great. I'll put half in there, and we'll put sort of 10 or 11 in there. Again, same thing with this. You know what really helps? If you put the things in the right way round, then that actually does the job. Yeah. And it pains me somewhat to have to use it to do that with, but it's fine, really. This is the Minecraft life. This is server life. That's exactly what it is. Right, so coal. We've still got a lot of coal. This is a good thing. We are going to put some of that coal into the coal machine. We can? No, we can't. Okay, so 40, I can probably put 20 in there. So let's grab this block of 16, I can put that all in there. Let's add that. Because we're going to need to do that already. And actually, you'll be able to see from this, look, this is how the creosote oil is being built up. We have these things that are trotting along. And we need, let's bring this up and we'll look at rail again. So we just want normal track, which is this. And we need 6 standard rails and 1 wooden rail box. So let's just take a quick look at and see how that works. We've got 8 standard rails there, so we've got some of these. So let's take our rails that we've got here, like this, like so. And we'll take our wooden rail block, because we've got there. That's going to give us 32 bits of track, which is actually a pretty good track to rolling thingy ratio. I'm quite pleased with that. I don't think that would be enough to finish the tunnel that we want, because remember we used 2 stacks of the stuff to get to where we were. I think we need another stack of it, which is another sort of 64 in total, so we need another one of those things. Now we can probably get that because we've got some iron ore here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Not Caractacus pots. I don't want to do that sort of thing at all. If we look at track, if we look at proper track, and then have a look at that and how it's made up, you'll see we need 6 of those to get 8 of those. So here we need to put 6 of these down in order to get 8 of these, and it's just making that for us at the moment. There we go. We can grab that. No, we want to grab all of those. There we go. It doesn't take too long to do. It's nice and easy. When we got 6... Oh, I put the block away again, didn't I? Right, when we've got 6, we can take these out here, like so. We don't need to do that. And then we're going to put that in the center, grab those, and then we've got 64, you see. And that is going to let us do something. I'm not sure what. So we'll put those up. Let's see, we've got 4 here, and we are doing this. I am going to keep smelting this iron, because actually that's getting iron is the next thing that we're going to need to do, I think, for things like tracks, for things like proper rail, not proper rail track, for minecarts and things. What I'd like to do is fill up each cart dispenser with enough minecarts so we won't have a problem with minecarts anymore. I'm just going to but that may or may not be possible. We will see. Now, we've got about 3 minutes. Let's see if I can finish off something here. Let's see if we can do something nice and fun and finish this thing up. Okay, so where were we before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, here's a problem. I need to go from the other end, because the other end is the end where we've been counting the track from. And see, we're not very far. We're not very far at all. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll switch to a boosted track. We will turn on that boosted track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, same thing. Switch it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I nearly put that in the wrong place. And we're getting so close, but we're half a stack done already, and that's a problem. Because yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I've possibly 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exaggerated this issue. And we're not going to have enough, look. We're so close. I was hoping we'd get to the end of that by the end of this video, but it's not going to happen. However, by the time you get back to the next video, what I am going to do, actually, as we come up here, because I've still got a bit of track left, is just try and sort out this system here, where we're actually going to need to take... Oh, Christ. We've got an issue. I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? This is a bit of a bodge, because if I put a booster track down here, you see, because the booster track can't turn a corner, but this can. So I'm just going to build into there, because we need to change the corner as we're going around here, so that it... Oh, we can't do that either, can it? Hang on. You can't have a squiggle in the track. This is an issue. Yeah, boom. We can't do that either, can we? If I put just a normal track down there, it just won't work. We need to take this one thing further back. We need to take all of this out. Right. In theory, then, this needs to come out. And I probably don't have enough. Oh, I can do that with boosted track, can't I? Excellent. Then I need 1, 2, 3. I've run out! This will be sorted out by the next time that we do a video, I promise. Because for me, that's only a few minutes, but I know for you, that's a whole other day. So anyway, thank you very much for coming along. I hope you're enjoying what we're doing and how we're building this track out. And you're seeing all the minutiae of how we're building everything now as well, which is... It just goes to show you what goes into these builds. When you see the absolutely massive mega builds, how long those would have taken. But anyway... that's it for this time. Thanks for coming along. Until next time, here's the outro. Bye. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. We love having you around and we love hearing from you. Also, check out the other videos on this channel. It's Minecraft on Mondays, the Stephen and Joe Gaming Show on Wednesdays, and our playthrough videos on a Friday. You can also find me over on Twitch at Mr_Stephen. Monday from 7 till 9 with Battle Cattle UK, and Tuesdays playing Rocket League again from 7 till 9. If that's still not enough of me for you, head on over to Twitter at Steve_Meller to join in the conversation. That's me, signing off. Until next time, folks, good night.